Hi everyone, so I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded anything. It is surely because we've been hit with a cold that's been going around, and Riley has been sick as a dog over the last couple of weeks, and I've just had to get my Supermum pants on and look after everyone else in the house, which I don't know if other mums feel that way, but it's, you know, as soon as everybody else gets sick, even if you're sick yourself, you just get your Supermum pants on and go. So now that he is kind of getting out of the cold stage and he's not so bad anymore, I'm now like disinfecting everything. So I'm going to go through some of my favourite cleaning products with you guys. If anyone watches on Instagram Mrs. Hinch, like this is where I get most of my inspiration from. I love cleaning, I always have. I got into Sephora like probably about maybe last year, maybe the year before, and she uses it and she gave me so many new ideas of what I could be using it with. So yes, stick around if you want to see any of the cleaning products and the kind of things that I use. Some sort of tips and tricks as well for if you have a dog and dog hair gets on everything. That is my biggest pet peeve. I adore my dog, but it really pisses me off how much like hair gets everywhere. So I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy. Okay, the next thing I do to tackle my dog hair problem is this is the Hoover I use. We used to have a Henry, and if I'm 100% honest, it did absolutely nothing. So we have the cat and dog hair one, and you do have to get your own Hoover bags for this. Like you can't have like a universal one. It comes with a particular one that you have to use, but everything is compacted in it. Everything is to hand. You have all the different settings as well. So obviously you can like curtains if you want it really light, or maximum, which is for the dog hair and everything, and that's amazing. I cannot recommend this Hoover enough. It is absolute godsend. Okay, so to my favourite thing, which is what my family got me for Christmas last year, I think it was, is my steam cleaner. And it comes with like loads of different attachments. It's surely just because I've been using it in the bathroom like today that it's got all like, you know, the white paint and everything going through the grout and whatnot, trying to get all the mould and all the yuckies off. But it's not that expensive, but it's an investment. Obviously you can take all these different bits off, attach it, and there's like a Hoover section. So if I'm steam cleaning the floors, then I don't have to be doing it with only that. The downside to this product is that that is as far as the cable goes. I know that recording it on this camera isn't particularly great to show you, but that's not actually that far. So it's great if you've got loads of plug sockets. It's actually really not if you don't. Okay, so to start off, my pride and joy is this pet hair remover. It has been amazing. German Shepherd hair, this is one I've, as you can see, it's like pretty used at the moment, but it's not quite dead yet. As you can, like, if any of you have a German Shepherd or any of you have a dog with like wiry hair, you know that it's really, really hard. It knits itself into everything, and these are brilliant just for sort of getting the dog hair out. And I'll show you. The great thing about these is they're not that expensive. £7 maybe once you paid for delivery as well. So for your sanity, if you have a German Shepherd, get one. If you have a carpet or a rug, get one. If you have anything like stairs, any materials, their dog bed, it's driving you crazy, okay, so next I'm going to go through the products that I use by hand. Another thing I was going to like quickly point out is the reason I don't ever do a lot of these sort of like cleaning pros showing the house as much or anything like that is because, as you can see over here, my partner's a carpenter. My house always has things in it. Always has things, which is great because he's building things, he's making the house better, he's improving it, he's increasing the value of the house and all of these things, but it's just like, it's never done. Never done. Okay, so products that I use by hand. This helps me through so many hard times. I know it's as sad as that sounds, but it actually does everything, and it's really good if you have chrome in your house. It gets it really shiny. I hate it when I have my taps or anything like that, or the towel rack in the bathroom, and you just can't get the shine. It almost looks like it's got those grease streaks on them. I can't live like that. It boils my piss, it really does. So this is an amazing product. to get for that. Do be careful sort of around, like if you're going to use it on a high chair or something like that, because it does contain bleach in it. I'm pretty sure this one does anyway. So just do be kind of careful that you keep this out of reach of your children, or not using too many products like this on your anything that the kids can touch. The next thing that I do to make my house smell amazing is the Unstoppables. This is the Uplift. I have a couple of these, but this is the one I'm using at the moment. Bought myself just a spray bottle. I think it was like Poundland or something. Fill it up with a bit of hot water, obviously not from like a kettle, just kind of like from your tap. Pop a few of those in, swish it around, leave it, and then just spray it around, especially on your sofa or anything. It makes the house smell so good and so clean, and people actually compliment your house when they come in. Like, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Okay, so next up, I have my Sephora collection. As you can tell, there's a lot. I love Sephora. I love the smells they do. Obviously, that's not Sephora, that's guitar polisher. But yeah, so I have this little container that I keep all my Sephoras in. That way they're not cluttering up, they're not falling over in your cupboard or anything like that. They're just there and happy. In the summer, I use things like, they do limited edition ones, and I used the pink grapefruit for that, which was really fresh. And everyone was like, it was so uplifting in the house. It was so nice to smell. Now, at the moment, we are in winter, which is my time to shine. I love winter, and I love the smells, and I love anything Christmassy. So that's the collection we have at the moment. Winter Spice is what I use in the living room or anything like that. It's a really warm feeling. Really nice when you've got the fire on as well in the evening. That's lovely. Cranberry and orange isn't my favourite. That's just a personal choice. That isn't my favourite out of them. I tend to use that one in the bathroom upstairs. So whether you just leave a couple of drops of it in your toilet or anything like that, just to give it a really nice scent. Obviously it makes your toilet so much easier to clean. And the warm cinnamon is the one that I tend to leave in my sink, in the kitchen sink, for a few hours. If you want to do something like that, again, I found this out through Mrs. Hinch. So fill your sink up with just hot water from the tap. Do about 2 cap fills of that in there, and just leave it for the day. It smells so good by the time you come home. So definitely recommend doing that. It gives it such a lovely atmosphere in your house. And like I said before, with things like the Unstoppables, if people are going to come into my house and compliment how nice it smells and it doesn't smell like wet dog, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm fine with that. Another little hack I have for anything chrome in your house. Like I said, Sif is great for that, but baby oil, you will be pleasantly surprised with that, how well that works. Obviously, you use something like, I have a little collection of microfiber dishcloths. You want a tiny bit of baby oil. Do not get slap happy with it unless you're doing a big surface, because you will be there for days trying to buffer it out, and you know, it will just feel slimy to touch, and that's not the vibe you're going for. So baby oil is actually a little handy trick I found out. So give that a go and see how you get on with that. Okay guys, so I'm gonna have to go because I've just had a message from my partner's mum, who's looking after Riley, saying that they're on their way back, and he apparently is losing his mind. So I guess he's not completely out of the woods and isn't completely better yet. So yay for me with that. So yeah, I hope you found this a little bit helpful. I hope you had some tips that sort of came out, spoke to you a little bit. If you want any more videos about cleaning or the things that we get up to, even if it's just stuff like what we get up onto the weekends, what we're building at the moment in the house, any tips that you could want with that, just comment down below and I will get back to you and try and make a video out of it for you guys. So enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.